Hey, taste buds. I don't have the best energy today, you guys, but I just want to chat with you all. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and push that notification button right next to it. Um, and welcome to the family. You are now my cousin. Y'all, I don't have the best energy today. I don't, you know what? It might just be the rain. It very well just might be the rain, but if you coming on here, if you just watching the replay or you watching live, um, either way, chat, talk to me, comment, like this video, and yeah, is that my husband? Yeah, I told him to bring me out some chips from his job, but y'all, I need some encouraging words because you know what? It's a lot that's actually going on with me. I just don't want to share everything right now. It's not super personal or anything. It's just I don't really want to talk about it. Yeah, I don't feel too comfortable talking about everything. But what I am going to say is pretty much it's like the same thing that I kind of have been saying. I'm not going to go into details what I mean, but it's pretty much like kind of like the same thing I've been saying to y'all since, yeah, my husband coming out here. I told him to bring me some chips. But it's pretty much like the same thing that I've been saying to y'all since um whenever, like forever. Like I have days where it's just like one day I'm up and I'm all the way up. The next day I'm all the way down. The next day I'm just whatever. I'm not at where I want to be in life, and I know a lot of people can say that, and everybody all deals with it differently. Me personally, I'm used to always being busy. I'm used to always having something going for myself, and COVID pretty much kind of like shut all of that down. And once again, I know that this may just be a part of God's plan, of course, and this may be something that he may be trying to keep me from certain things. He may be just prepping me and preparing me. I just always pray for strength during this time because I've been down for like 7 months, y'all. Like, I'm grateful, you know what I mean? I don't want to ever sound like I'm being ungrateful because I'm grateful for what God has done in my life, for me, for my family. He has kept me from COVID. He has kept me from harm or danger. My prayers are still being answered. It's just like when you want to be in a specific place in your life and it's just not happening in a timely fashion, or it's just like, as young folks, we want that stuff. We want that, like my husband said, we want that microwave stuff. We want stuff to be shaken ASAP. We want it when we want it. If it ain't happening, then it's just like everything is just messed up. And that's just kind of like where my headspace is. And financially, I'm not in a place where I want to be. So and then it's just like, okay, well, if I want to work, like I'm trying to work my businesses and things like that, and it's just like, that's not working because most of my business pertains to me being in contact with people. No, you can't be in too much contact with people because people don't trust you. They don't know if you got COVID or not. They don't know you. They don't know if you have COVID. So I can't be like, some of my businesses consist of me being in people's face. And I can't be in people's face like that. I can make sweets for people. They may just think I have COVID and it's inside the cupcakes. I don't know. Everyone's being very careful. And so it's just kind of causing my businesses to kind of go downhill. And I'm a travel agent as well. So if I'm a travel agent and nobody's booking, people are booking, but people usually book themselves, or they may have had something booked from the previous year, whatever, you know what I mean? And maybe they don't know that I'm actually booking, things like that. I pay a monthly bill for my business to stay active and have certain discounts for myself and things like that, to have access to certain websites and different links to be able to, make sure I accommodate people. And I'm paying a monthly bill for that. And so if I'm paying a monthly bill for that and I'm not seeing the residuals because people are not booking, because people are afraid because of COVID, COVID, that's one business that's not going to go out of, that's not going to go downhill. Travel, everybody's traveling every day. Some people travel for their jobs. People are going places. People want to see new things. People want to get out of the norm. Everybody's traveling for some reason. Some people are moving. Relocating. Everybody has to travel. And majority of people are traveling on plane. So travel is just not going out of business. So, but the thing is, my whole point of saying that is I'm not getting bookings like I want. And so that's another reason. So like I said, most of my business either pertains to me being in contact with people or just kind of like, I think my husband coming out with my chips, is he? Being in contact with people, or it's just not accommodating during this time with COVID. Like it's not popping. So I'm just kind of down. Thank you. What?
Oh, it's live. Oh, what's up? What's going on, y'all?
He's not having a bad day.
It's whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Sometimes you just gotta light one up and
Light what up?
light it up, you know. The Holy Spirit. Gotta light it up.
That was not what you was talking about. You smelled a cigarette.
Well,
He always talking about cigarettes. He gonna end up smoking them, playing too much.
you know I don't.
Excuse me, my hot flame is going about your business.
Yeah, it's not the big bag. It's the Dollar Tree side.
I know.
So yeah. Maybe a cigarolo after work. Wait till cousin Maria come in and toke it up.
Chill out. Okay.
Yeah. You see Galen?
No, wait.
Oh, he can't, man.
No, there he is now. It looked like that's him. Oh, yeah, that's him, right?
Boy got some hairy legs. I was looking like, whoa.
Yeah, that's him coming out right now.
Huh? All right, babe, see you later.
Okay, see you later. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I kind of have the camera all over the place because I don't have my stand in here, though, because I got to use my hand. Hey, Jazz. No, Miss Kimberly. Why you take it away? I was finna read it. Yeah, y'all. So I'm trying not to cry on here because it's been bad. It's been like a bad 7 months for me. And I know that sometimes God put us in a position. It's like, once again, I'm always and find myself into preaching to somebody else when I'm really talking to myself too. But sometimes it takes for me to speak out to other people in order for me to hear myself. Because sometimes I get in this funk where I don't even want to be encouraged. Sometimes I want to sit in it. Sometimes but I got to remember that I claimed victory. Just a few weeks ago when I did that video and told y'all I was in a dark place. And I told y'all that I'm not claiming that. I'm not. And I mean it. You know what I mean? I can be, in the moment for a few minutes or a little while, but it's not going to last. I'm not claiming that stuff. You know what I mean? No depression or anxiety, none of that. I just know it's just sometimes you can have some bad days or some down days, but you got to get back up. And you know what I mean? That's why that's why I'm kind of talking to y'all and just seeing if I can get some encouraging words as well. Like, added to what I'm already, because sometimes you just may not feel like being encouraged. You just like having a day, and then the bad weather don't make it better. Like this rain is really making it bad. I think we getting the after effects from like Florida and stuff. Yeah, y'all, but I just, like I said, I'm trying not to cry. I'm holding it in. I'm being a tough girl today, but all I do is cry, and I'm just like, God, I don't know. And it ain't even may be that I'm doing anything wrong. It may just be that this is just a time that God is working on me. The stuff is already waiting on me. God he got a plan. And sometimes you just don't trust God's plan because it's not moving at the time that you want it to move. And that's kind of like my story right now. It's just like, I trust God. It's just like, God, I'm trying to rush you. And I know it can't happen like that, because if I rush what God has planned, maybe I may not be ready for what he's trying to bless me with right now. Or maybe, I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, I'm missing comments. Hey, Jazz, Psalm 9:9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Have faith, trust, and believe. Something that I need to work on myself. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for that, Miss Kimberly. Hey, Miss Rochelle. Thank you so much for that, Miss Kimberly. Sometimes I'm like, now I start to kind of like read my scriptures instead of just reading through them real fast. I try to read them real slow, make sure I'm not missing anything, and make sure I kind of receive that thing. And like me and my mom was and my husband was just all just talking, and we were like talking about how it's always so hard to do right, but it's so easy to do bad. And that's why it's like my mom was like, this thing is narrow. It's a narrow walk. Not everybody can walk it. It's hard to do right. And I could really just be out here doing all kind of crazy stuff, y'all, to make money, all kind of crazy stuff to get my name out there. Yeah, I want to be this big celebrity and want to be known. I want everybody to recognize who I am. Um, want people to know me and just whatever. I can do all this kind of crazy stuff. I can do a lot of different things to get there, but it's just like, what is that gonna bring me? Destruction. What is that gonna bring me? I'm probably not gonna be trying to get God's attention. I'm probably not gonna want to get to know God. I'm gonna be full of self. And I'm just in a place where, like I said, I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm not, my businesses aren't popping. It's just like I post all my comedy things. I do what I know how to do. Act the fool on social media. That's all I've done. All like since I had social media. Post my talents, different videos, skits, different ideas, all that different kind of stuff I post, and it just like seemed like it just goes straight out the window. And I just be like, dude, when is it gonna shake? God, what am I doing anything wrong? What am I doing wrong? I know that I have to seek you first, and everything else will be added unto me. But when, God, that's literally how my mind works. And I just be like, I'm just kind of tired of waiting. But as soon as you like get to that point, God just be like, boop, and he'll turn everything around. Sometimes it may take years for people. Who knows? But some of the stuff that I've been waiting on for so long. And I know that he's shifting, changing my mindset and molding me. It's just, I have some days where I just don't want to hear about it. I just be like, if y'all get what I'm saying, I hope I'm not talking in circles. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. It's in his perfect time. Oh, thank you, Mr. Maurice. It's in his perfect time and trust in him. Thank you so much. Wow. That's crazy. I just was it's crazy. That's been like the thing all week. God's timing. That's crazy. That's been like what I've been hearing all week. His timing is so perfect. And just when you think you've had enough, or just when you think that it's all over, when you think you need what you looking for, God be like, no, hold on. You be like, but I need it now. He like, no, chill out. You don't know what God is keeping you from. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, I wasn't ready to be a mom and stuff like that. So, because I had to like literally change who I was. Like I was just this free spirit. Y'all think I'm crazy. I was a nutcase when I was just single and by myself, and I had no kids, and I wasn't married, because I was just like this free spirit. I went to college. I was like always good in high school, had good grades, went to college, became this wild animal. And I just was like free and happy and joyful and just making all kind of crazy content and stuff like that. But who knows where that would have led me if God didn't bless me with my husband and bless me with my children. No, I can't look at it as a curse. No, I can't look at it as I made a mistake. God blessed me with my husband. God blessed me with my my children at a young age. He really did that because it could have stopped me. It was a blessing, because I could have destroyed myself. I could have got so crazy and so like wild that I could have like sent myself into destruction. I could have been sleeping around with people and caught something. I could have just been out here hoeing around, whatever. Like, who knows where I would have been. I know the type of person I know I always wanted to please God in everything that I did. But I did get to a point where I started doing things that I said I would never do. I said I would never drink and smoke. I started drinking and smoking because I went to college. It's all in my face. It's just like people passing you the blunt. Like, I mean, there was times where obviously I knew how to say no. People didn't have that much control over me, but I was like, ooh, what's this about? Like, I was trying to get into stuff. So I'm saying that to say that I was blessed with my family young, because first of all, I prayed for it. And I forgot that I prayed for it when I was young. My mom was like, pray for your husband now. Pray for your husband. I was like 12 years old. And I said I wanted a family young. I didn't say I wanted kids, but I said I want to be married young. And if it was meant for me to have kids, I would, I'll have the kids too. And I used to pray for twins or whatever. And God gave me almost that, y'all. My son and my daughter's only a year and a half apart. And they look just alike. But they like the twins that I was praying about, a boy and a girl. And I got that. And I forgot I prayed that prayer. You have to remember what you pray for. And sometimes you gonna get the opposite, but it's just to show you something. Like, I don't know, I can't explain that. I don't want to confuse y'all, but I can't explain what I meant when I said that. But I ain't trying to throw y'all off and go all off course, but yeah, so I'm just saying, like, I prayed for that at a young age and I got it. And it's good that I did, because ain't no telling where I would have been. Right, we are to wait on our Almighty God also. 46 verse 10. Be still know He is God. Yes, ma'am. He may not come when we want. He is right on time. Thank you, Miss Rochelle, Miss Kimberly. We all have done things that we said we would never do. I know I have. Yes, ma'am. Like, man, it's so much. Like, of course, I always say, my mom always taught me to make sure, if I can hold myself and not, have sex before marriage and things like that. My mom always taught that. And she was like, it ain't no rush, it ain't no rush to, sex is sex, but there's no rush, you know what I mean? But, I was so innocent, and I really always wanted to please my mom and God. Like, I was just like, I'm not going to do nothing. So I didn't do anything in high school and stuff like that. I went to college and lost all that went out the window. So it's just like, but that's what I'm saying. If I would have kept down that road and I didn't meet my husband, I don't know where I would have been. So I'm grateful. God do things. His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways is not our ways. And I have to remember that. So when it comes to me just being in this, like, feeling like I'm waiting on God, or just feeling like ain't nothing shaking in my life, it's just like, God, just like, I got you. Like, chill out. Know that, like you said, Miss Rochelle, be still and know I am God. I got you. You have to trust me, though. Are you going to trust me, or are you just going to give up? And it's so funny, because it's just like, it really takes for me to open my own mouth and talk to other people. So I appreciate y'all kind of like listening and giving y'all encouraging words, reminding me. We all got to remind each other. I was just finna like sit here and cry in this car, y'all, because things is really just not. It's just like, it'd be like I'm just sitting here. Like I said, I moved to Georgia, and I really expected things to be shaking like that. Like, we got in our casting agency, boom. We started to apply for work, boom. Like our, for different movies and different shows and things like that. Boom. COVID said, nope, we shutting down everything. Everything locked out. Boom, boom, boom. You might not even have tissue. Go get you some tissue. Boom, boom, boom. All that started happening. It's just like, okay, we're in the house. All right. I'm thinking it's only going to be for a little bit of time. Y'all, we at month like 7 right now since we've been here. Well, we got here in February 28th. So March 28th, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, like 7 months. 7 months. And 7 months, I haven't been able to really do anything that I want to do. I have been just sitting at home. Sitting at home, y'all. I'm not able really to go get a job like that, because like I always said, I want to work for myself. So I always had a sitter, but now that our sitter is not here, I got to be home with my children. So I can't go get a job. So my husband said he don't mind. He like, just sit there, work your YouTube, do your different social medias, do what, follow your dream. I can't really follow my dream just sitting in the house. You know what I mean? I'm kind of letting y'all know what it is, what it's been for me. And it's just like, I'm trying to have a positive mindset, but it gets hard when it's just like, okay, this is the same thing every single day, God. And I'm seeking you too. I'm going in my closet and having one-on-one with you. I'm praying, I'm praying. I'm having days where I fast. God, I know I got to dig deep, you know what I mean? But dang, just nothing, still nothing. That's how it's been. It's just like, oh my gosh, Lord, this is so hard to do right. Oh my gosh. Listen to Rev Clay Evans, Reach Beyond the Break. Oh, I will. Is that it's a song, or is it like it's like a segment? Is he preaching on? Either way, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna screenshot this actually so I can know. Yeah, I'll screenshot it and it's there. A song. Okay, I'll listen to it. Thank you so much, Mr. Maurice. Yeah, y'all. So that's kind of like where I've been. And I don't know. And then I have to remember that even if I got all the money in the world, like, if I got all the money in the world, it still doesn't fill that God-sized hole that I always talk about. Like, you have to fill that God-sized hole up. With God, the word, you have to feed yourself daily. Because it's going to be days where you're good. The next day, it might not be the same way. But you have to always fill yourself up. And today, I don't think I read the word at all today. I prayed. I don't even think I prayed today. I don't think so. And that might have been a big reason why too. I don't think I prayed today. I usually try to read it the devotional that I'm reading. It's called Hopeful Living on the Bible app. So I would try to read my devotional and then try to, like, I'm finishing Romans right now. I keep like I'm on like Romans 9 or Romans 10 right now. I'm trying to get through Romans because Romans is good. Y'all get into Romans. Romans is good. Romans, Paul, when he was talking that good stuff, hey, it'll check you. It'll be like, oh, okay. So that's what I'm reading right now. So I'm gonna probably get a chapter in or something today and read my devotional. So I usually when I do that, it kind of gives me a boost of energy, and always read something that's beneficial and kind of check me, and I just be like, okay, God, I'm gonna get it together. My thing is just like, okay, God, once I read my word and spend my time with you, what do I do now? I'm just at home. I don't feel like I'm doing nothing pertaining to my dream. Yeah, I can get on YouTube and talk with taste buds, yes, but other than that, what else do I have to do? I want to do more. I want to feel like I'm I want to feel like I'm productive, or I'm going to feel like I'm going insane if I'm not doing anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I want different ideas for YouTube. I want different ideas for, TikTok videos and stuff. I used to do skits every day, y'all, all day, 20 and 30. No, not 20 and 30, 10, 15 skits out the week. Like, me and my husband used to do skits and do different videos and stuff all the time. We ain't doing that no more. So it's just like, okay, I don't have no hope in nothing. What the heck? This Mr. Tony, I'm sorry. I see the name, so I was like, okay. Sorry. Do I know you, Mr. Tony? Personally, do I know you? Either way, it's fine. You still family. But, yeah, so let me get some of my chips. Y'all gonna see me all the way up here. Let me get back. All I'm missing is the cheese. Haircut. Mr. Tony, haircut. Tony! Oh! Tony! What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony? They've been trying to fly you out here. You know that, right? Hakeem and Taki been like, we gonna fly Tony out here to do our hair. I'm doing okay. Tony. So as you've been listening, yeah, things been like kind of, it ain't like at home. I was used to being busy. I was used to always being on the go. I was used to being able to have some me time, drop my kids off, drop my husband off at work, run my businesses, whatever. It's just been like, Georgia is beautiful, but we haven't been able to experience it because of COVID and stuff. We've been trying to creep out the past couple weeks. We've been trying to creep out. We went to like a trampoline park, tried to step out downtown Atlanta, whatever, but stuff ain't shaking yet. But I know it's for a reason. God got me, and I still feel in my heart, like, you just know when God is gonna blow your mind, and I know he's gonna do just that. I just don't. The thing that bothers me the most is I don't know how God is gonna do it, when he's going to do it, but I know he's going to do it. Like, I feel like I'm still gonna be a millionaire. I still feel like my dreams will be chased, but I know that I'm not gonna be the actress that I think. I feel like we're gonna be doing more stuff pertaining to faith-based films, and I believe my husband is supposed to be in ministry. I believe that. He been running from me for a while. He been running, but he know. He ain't got those 100,000 people following him on TikTok for nothing. He was doing a lot of funny stuff on there, and now he ain't been doing nothing but, like, he been preaching and stuff on TikTok a lot. He never thought he would be. So I know he's supposed to be. He just running. He have times when he don't feel like praying and stuff either, but we just have to literally encourage each other every day. Because sometimes where you, like I said, you feel like you're supposed to be in a specific place in your life, and it's not happening, you just like kind of get discouraged. So that's right, Mr. Tony. That's right. You see how I came? I'm gonna tell them to say, hey. I'm like, guess who was on my YouTube? Tony. They've been trying to fly you out because they couldn't find no barber for so long. And then when they did find barbers, they was not doing it right, Tony. They was not getting them right. Having them looking like Mexicans. We went to a Mexican, like a Dominican or a Mexican barbershop. Man, they cut their hair like Mexicans. My brother, Hakeem, was like, I am not this. Why y'all got me looking like this? They need you. How y'all doing, though? They know I'm their barber for life. Yeah, you are. I'm about to book your flight for you. Get you out here. I'm so tell them I talked to you. How you doing? Miss Kimberly, are you doing your homework for your boutique? Are you doing that? Are you doing some research today? Are you working towards that today? Ms. Rochelle, I inbox you back as well for your cakes. You got to tell me what kind of chocolate cake you want. I know you said you want chocolate cake, but what you want? Just regular chocolate cake, like milk chocolate cake with some frosting? Or you want like some, what? We can do a German chocolate cake with some coconut pecan frosting. I could do, I could ship you some, I could do the Reese's. That's my favorite. I'm making that this weekend for my cousin if he come. Good hiding from COVID-19, 20 and 21. No, you didn't. Please don't say nothing about 2021. No. Please don't. I wonder why it's called COVID-19. I think it was here last year. A lot of people had it and couldn't say what it was. It's a lot of people that said they experienced those symptoms and didn't know what it was. Because there was a lot of people that had pneumonia last year. My cousin was in the hospital for over a month or two. My age. Couldn't breathe. Same symptoms. And then literally when he got out the hospital, that's when COVID, like a couple weeks later, they was talking about like COVID. It was a thing. Honestly, I'm not. I get in my moods as well where I want things to move quickly, but I know in reality it takes time. Kimberly, we on the same page, but you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to add to your stress. I'm not going to add to, you know, a lot of us are good for that. We be, you know, people be like, girl, I know how you feel, and start telling you about their own problems. No, what we supposed to do, we supposed to encourage each other. So Miss Kimberly, I believe for you that you will have your online boutique. I believe for you. And like you said, it takes time. And like Tony said, God's timing. God's timing is perfect. Oh my gosh, I've heard that all my life, but it did not. Some of the things I've been hearing all my life has not hit me until now. It came alive in me. God's timing is perfect. You hear me? Because if you do it if it's at the wrong time, you don't know what God is keeping you from when he don't bless you at the time that you want to be blessed. You don't know what God is keeping you from. Just like you was late for work that day or you was late to that appointment. Why was you late to that appointment? Don't get stressed out because you late. Don't get all upset and make that ruin your mood for the day. God, you probably was late and stuck in traffic for a reason. It might have been an accident right just a few blocks up that you could have been caught in. But you wasn't, because you was, and God stopped you, and he caused that traffic to stop, to make you be caught in traffic. God's timing. So it's just crazy. I gotta start taking my own advice. I really don't take my own advice a lot. I get to talking to people and I be like, you know what? I should have said that to myself, huh? I'm trying to get in there. That's where I'm trying to go, y'all. I can't playing with me. I ain't been to Red Lobster in years. I just want some of their biscuits and stuff. They closed right now. But yeah, like Miss Kimberly, I don't know how far you are. I don't even know how it actually works. I just know my mom, as far as her website, she had a website. Um, I forgot what the name of the website was. I can ask her. Um, and she, but she canceled it because she was paying the monthly bill for that website and everything. But people was doing more shopping in person with her than they did. Um, more in person shopping than they did online. But now, because of the way times are, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. This would be the perfect time to have an online boutique. And is it like just purses? Is it clothes? What type of stuff are you going to have in your boutique? Write it down and make it plain. Write it down and pray over it every day. I need to do that too, actually. I'm gonna write down my we did that last year. Me and Hakeem, we wrote down our vision. 2020. I don't think it's our 2020 vision. I think we just wrote down our vision, period. Things that we saw that would come. And I feel like it still will happen. Yes, with the chocolate on top and plain on the bottom. Oh, what? You want vanilla? Chocolate? You want chocolate frosting and like vanilla cake? Miss Rochelle? Vanilla cake? Like vanilla flavored cake. And then you want chocolate, like a milk chocolate based frosting. Or something like that. That's always good too. Ooh. Y'all, you know what? I ain't even really eat no pound cake today. It's still a lot of pound cake left from last night. I just trying to be careful because that stuff is sweet. That you hear? That is sweet. But I do appreciate y'all talking to me, and like, I appreciate the encouraging words for real. I gotta take my own advice, and I'm just gonna pick my head up. If I have to cry when I get off of here, I will. Sometimes I have to cry to release. I gotta get it out. But I'm gonna read my word. I'm gonna finish Romans. I'm going to read a devotional because it just be like I'm bored, y'all. I'm so young. I ain't going to the clubs and stuff like that. Like I ain't really going nowhere. Like I could, but I ain't finna just be spending. I feel like me personally, I feel like the club is for singles. And even when me and Hakeem go together, it still be like people look at us crazy because we doing what you supposed to do in the club, dance. They be like, "What's wrong with her?" We ain't you supposed to dance in the club? So it's just like some of the stuff that people my age are doing, I don't want to do. I don't. And I do, but it just like it ain't gonna do nothing but lead me to destruction. If I want to go and twerk, I know it's gonna be people looking at me. I used to twerk all the time on social media, just twerking and throwing my booty everywhere. And it's just like, for what? They do know what that's gonna cause. That's gonna cause people to be in your inbox. People gonna question your marriage. People gonna whatever. I don't want to. That's a bad. I don't want to represent. I don't want to do that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what am I supposed to be doing then, God? Because I'm bored. I am bored. Thank you so much for the encouraging words. I believe in you as well. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. Always. We gotta encourage each other. Each other. I don't care who you are. That's why I said, like, any of y'all got businesses or anything that you want to promote, feel free to promote it in the comments here. I don't care. It ain't all about me. Yeah, I'm going live. Yeah, this is my channel, but we all doing this together, if you ask me. I don't know what them other YouTubers do, but I ain't them. Here, I ain't them. I ain't them. But yeah, y'all, I just be bored with my time. And so I just be like, God, I don't know what to do. I'm going crazy in my mind. And then my kids hollering and yelling. They just being kids. But I'm annoyed because they just being kids and I'm bored. What kind of crap is that? Like, I have to check myself every day. I have to check myself, my attitude every day. And it's funny because when I'm in my funk, I be in my funk. Then my husband get in his funk. And it's just like, I want to be... I used to add to it and just we both would be attitudey, but I'm like, nah, we not doing that. So it's funny because I be in a messed up state of mind, or I just don't want to be bothered that day, and then the roles flip and he have a day like that, and I be like literally giving him all the encouraging words in the world, and I'm just like, why can't I do this for myself when I'm like this? That's crazy. But that's just life. And the enemy want me to feel like I ain't got nothing going for myself. That's all. He want me to feel like I ain't got nothing going. That's all right. Cause he about to be sadly mistaken when God blow my mind, blow my mind. I spend my time at Target for real. I'm finna go to Target. I'm waiting on my sister to get off work. Okay, yes. Okay, so you want some vanilla cake, Miss Rochelle, and chocolate frosting. That I got you. And you know what I'm gonna do? If it's some leftover batter, I'm gonna eat a piece myself. Have you thought about going back to school? No, I just the last semester I just did was last spring. I've been to school since 2013, you guys. 2013 all the way into 2019. I took one semester off during that time, and that's when I was working like out of Wisconsin. I used to drive all through Wisconsin. We worked for this company called SAS, so we pretty much was like, this is when Kroger bought out. Kroger bought out Pick and Save and all the like certain grocery stores, Piggly Wigglies and whatever stuff like that. Kroger bought out those stores, so we had to redo the whole store. So we, me and my husband at the time, we were not married, but that's the semester I took off of college because I was driving around Wisconsin all the time. I was in Madison, I was in Fond du Lac, I was in Green Bay. We literally kicking it. That's when I got pregnant, y'all. That's how I got pregnant, kicking it. We were literally in hotels every week. They were paying for us, y'all. Paying for us to be in hotels. They was paying for us to be in hotels. We would go to hotels every week. They would have happy hour. It'd be liquor. It'd be pizza. Happy hour in the hotels or whatever. So we get off work like from 6 or 7 in the morning, 5, 6, 7 in the morning to like 2 in the afternoon. We was remodeling all the stores. The shelves and stuff that y'all see in the stores, we did those. Put the price tags. And put new shelves. We will rearrange the products for Kroger because that's how Kroger wanted the store to be. So we had planograms and everything. So that was the type of work we did. And we traveled to different parts of Wisconsin every week. They would put us in different hotels. They would pay for us to eat, have food. So they give us extra $100 on our check. Pay, y'all. I ain't got no kids at this time, but I did get pregnant during that time. So that's when that whole fall semester, I took a break in 2016. And then I had my daughter that following year, June 2017. So I've been in school. When I left campus in 2016, I stayed in school. I just did online. And honestly, I don't take it serious enough. So no, I didn't think about going back to school because I don't take it serious enough. I always wanted to be an actress, right? So I knew that if I went to college, I really was just going to college for the experience, and I didn't know what I was going to actually study. So I changed my major 3 times. I went from psychology because I love depicting the people's mind and the way they think. I'm always digging at people, trying to figure them out. So I love psychology, but I just didn't take this major serious enough. So I left that major and went to theater. I'm like, okay, well, this is what I want to do in life anyways. So let me just get a theater degree. Didn't like the acting program there. So I was like, forget it. I don't like the requirements that y'all want me to have and all that. No. So I went to my last and final one, which is communications. I love communications, actually. But they started to make up dumb classes. Like I had gender communications. Like it's so many different genders out there. And, we were like taught about that kind of stuff. And it's just like, I feel like they were making up courses. And it wasn't even that it was communications that I was tired of. I was really just tired of school because I wasn't taking serious. I was doing it, and I started to get more serious as time went on. And I'm like, okay, this is detrimental. I got to get up out of here. I got to get done. But I just kept failing. It started to get hard. I'm like, why would I keep failing, wasting money, taking classes over? I need a break. I'm done. So last year, 2019, in the fall, I was like, forget it. I need a break. I don't know if I'm going to finish. Phoenix keep calling me. University of Phoenix keep calling me every day, calling my phone. Because I had started the application with them. And they was like, honey, you want to just get your associate's degree? You only got like 6 to 11 credits left. I'm like, are you serious? I could just get my associates? And they was like, yeah. I'm like, cool. But financial aid always put me through too much crap. They want so many documents and so many. I'm like, forget it. I'm tired. I need a break. I'm tired. That's what it's been. So no, I don't think I want to go back to school because I just don't. I want to make sure my heart is in it. I said I hate starting stuff and not finishing it. That was the reason I wanted to finish, but my heart is not in it. So why do it? So yeah, I know I wasted a lot of money, but that was the best time I had in my life. I'm going to say that to y'all right now. In college, best time I had in my life. One of the best times I had in my life. Because it was just like I met so many great people. I had so much fun. I was so free. I met my husband there. He married me there. It was crazy. It was crazy. I had a dumb fun time. It was crazy. So I don't regret the experience. I don't regret being on campus. Oh, I just miss it. Having my keys, swinging my little dorm keys around my hand, having my shorts on, big t-shirts that says University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, have my keys swinging around my hand, walking through the dorms, going to get food with my food card. Yeah, fun. I would not trade that for anything. I don't care if I didn't finish school. I had that experience. That was amazing. I'm so glad that my mom wasn't like a mom that, because if it was up to her, I would have been at home. I would have not went because, I was always under my mom. That's all I knew. And so she was just like, she would have wanted me to stay home, but she wasn't going to like pressure me. She was like, if you want to go do whatever you want to do. If you want to go to college, leave out of town, do it. If you want to stay here, do it. So she was like, of course I would want you to be here, but go to school. If that's what you want, go on campus and do it. I was like, okay, I'm going to try it out. I was homesick for 2 months. After 2 months, I was like, see y'all, Ma. See y'all. I'll be home on a weekend, or I'm gonna visit y'all in a few weeks. I'm gonna call you every day though, Mom. I'm gonna call you. I called her every day. But yeah, I said all that. You only asked me one question, and I said all that. I'm sorry, E. That is all right. That is all right. You are one making it. Yep, Miss Rochelle. I always do that. I make plenty cakes and stuff. I'm like, y'all gotta give me a piece of something. If it's some leftovers, I'm eating it. So no, I don't think I want to go back to school. That's not for me. So I'm doing what I know how to do. And maybe I should take this time. I don't think a lot of y'all knew, but if y'all watch some of my previous videos, then y'all would know. I was a music artist. And that's why when y'all hear my ending credits and stuff, that's my song. That was my comeback song last year that I dropped. I used to perform around Milwaukee, Wisconsin for a few years. Rapper. I was, 15, 16, I started rapping. So once my husband found out that I did that, he trying to keep pressuring me every day. He's like, I wish you just write a song. I wish you would just write a song. And I'm just like, why? That's just a hobby. I don't want to. I want to be in a movie. And let me just tell y'all, one of the places that I can't say everything, but one of the companies that we're supposed to be on this TV show, y'all, like in like 1 week. But I think we declined it because we didn't know how that TV show was going to make us look. So we declined it, but we're supposed to be on the TV show. And that's crazy because that's another hard thing. Some of the stuff that you may want to do is because of your morals and your values. You don't want to do specific roles because of that. So I got to turn on a lot of work. One of them that I did not submit for, that I will say I did submit. I wanted to submit, but I didn't. And it was I can say that one. It was for Step Up, the series. I don't know if you guys watched that, but watch it. It's good on YouTube. It's a YouTube series called Step Up. It's with Neo, a bunch of cool dancers. The lady that just passed away, she was in that TV show as well. She was in the girl. She was in. What's the lady that passed away in the river? They just found her body. Naya Riviera. Yeah, she was in that TV show. They were literally about to film the next season. right now, and she passed away. So now they have to find somebody else to play her role. Naya Riviera, she was in Glee and all that. She was in that. It's so many people. It is nice. It's fun. It's a good show. Really good dancing show. But I didn't submit for that because the role that they were looking for did not. And I fit the description except for one part that I just really did not want to do. I didn't want to play that. I think I had to be bisexual. Yeah. And I didn't want to play that role because I didn't want to do that. I don't play around like that. I had to play that role, and I don't want to play around like that. So I never even actually submitted my application for that. So yeah, that's kind of tricky. It's a lot of stuff that they're looking for out here, and it's just like I don't want to do it. So I just take this. I take this whole thing as, okay, God just trying to God is prepping me. He's building me up and making me strong and making sure that I use my time. It's like everything leads back to God. Crazy, y'all. Everything leads back to God. Every time you ask me something about something, no, I'm not doing that because it's just not available, or I can't do it because it's not even open, or I can't even do that because nobody even wants. It's like literally leading back to God. It's nothing. It's like I got to give nothing but my time to God, and there's a reason for it. So at the end of the day, none of this stuff matters but God. So I have to remember that when I get in my funk and stuff not going my way. Yeah. At this point, I'm just ranting. Y'all listening too. Yeah, y'all. I'm probably going while I'm waiting on my sister, I'm probably gonna start reading my devotional and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end this live. I thank you guys for tuning in today, and I really appreciate the encouraging words. I pray that you all take your own advice and let's stay patient, stay steadfast, and just know that God won't give up on us. Just when we think He is, He's really working it out on our behalf. We just don't see it, so we kind of get discouraged, and we kind of give up on God, but He never give up on us, and He's working it out right now as we speak. So just don't lose hope. Hang in there. I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video, and yeah, take your own advice. Here, love y'all. Okay, now, Kimberly, Tony, Ms. Rochelle, take your own advice. Love y'all.